Hey guys and gals, this is your boy JR, aka LoNe Bushcraft Travels. Hope you guys and gals are all doing well out there. Oh man, this is cinnamon caramel cold brew coffee, and then also it's a Starbucks cinnamon caramel cold brew coffee. It's really good. So yeah, and then I got me a sausage cheddar egg Starbucks breakfast sandwich. Look at that. Look at all the goodness of that. Oh my God. That looks really good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Very good. Wow, that's really good. Mm. Oh my God. That's really good. It's been a little while since I've had a Starbucks sausage cheddar egg sandwich from Starbucks. Really good. So it's a Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning here in Midwest Indiana. In case some of you may watch this a little later, my name's JR. I host the LoNe Bushcraft Travels channel. It's Tuesday morning. I'm a Texas boy living in Midwest Indiana, enjoying this very delicious. Look at that. Oh my God. Super delicious. So I'm chilling out here on the live stream. Relaxing here on a Tuesday morning. I hope a lot of you guys and gals had an awesome weekend. Yeah, I hope everyone out there had an awesome weekend. I'm mainly just relaxing on a Tuesday morning. So I'm sitting in my car enjoying my Starbucks breakfast. And then not sure what I'm going to go do after I finish my Starbucks breakfast. When I headed out here to get some cold brew coffee, it was about 34 degrees. So it's sunny here, blue skies, but 34 degrees. A little chilly. Looks like a little bit of slight wind outside. So the fact that there's a little wind outside makes that 34 degrees chilly. So yeah, I don't have nothing really planned here on Tuesday. So good. I'm just relaxing, watching traffic roll by. I'm sitting here parked just outside of Starbucks. Yeah, I did thought about sitting outside in the cold and building a campfire. I thought about it. Today is not as cold as yesterday. Yesterday morning was even colder. Today's not too bad. What's really weird is in the middle part of the week of last week, it was 72 degrees. I think the warmest it's going to get is maybe 46 degrees. I don't think it's going to get any warmer than that. So last week we were a little spoiled with 72-degree weather. But yeah. Oh, and yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just sometimes I like to chill and just listen to everyday things going by. So this is almost becoming a meditative live stream. So this is definitely an impromptu live stream. Actually, a lot of my live streams are like that. A very impromptu live stream. Yeah, very impromptu live stream. I'm just looking at my features here. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is definitely one of the live streams that has been an impromptu, where I'm being reflective and it's so wild, especially when you work a 9-to-5 gig. It's of course I went from one 9-to-5 gig to a 3-day 12-hour gig, and that was really interesting. So I was surprised how fast I got used to 12-hour days at my 3-day gig. So that was cool. And I got to pick the cool thing about the 3-day gig, I got to pick whatever 3 days I wanted to work. But occasionally they wanted me to sprinkle weekend stuff on there as well. So needless to say, I left that gig. So now I'm looking for another gig to work. So the 3-day gig's out, and I'm now I don't know if I want to go back to doing what I used to do for work. So we'll see about that. So I'm right now I'm in between gigs, you could say. And then what I really want to do, instead of running and getting another 9-to-5 gig, or instead of running and getting another gig that allows me to work 3 12-hour days, I think what I really want to do is develop some revenue streams where I'm making passive income. And I think I want to pick 2 or 3 different types of passive incomes that don't acquire a lot of time to operate. That's why the term passive income comes in there, because you're spending I think the majority of your time with your passive income, the majority of it is setting it all up first. So yeah, if I'm really honest, I really want to set up 3 different passive income streams, and I hope those will equal what I would do for a 9 to 5 job. And if that gets going, right now I'm doing my research on these different passive income ideas. One of them is print on demand, where someone picks something from your shop and it prints it on demand. And so there's no inventory to worry about. That seems really cool. So I'm looking into that. So I'm looking into 2 different print on demand gigs that could bring me passive income. And like I said, the goal for me with these passive incomes is to eventually make enough money where I don't have to work a 9 to 5 anymore, or I don't have to go look for some gig that has 12-hour shifts. So, and the other hope is it'll free me up for more free time. So that's cool. Maybe I can do more YouTube live streams. Maybe I can do more TikTok live streams. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping so that's what I'm hoping to do with creating the other revenue streams. But I'll keep you guys updated on how that goes, especially the print on demand stuff. I'll let you guys know how that goes. I don't know. I worked so many different 9 to 5 jobs, and I haven't worked a lot of jobs that were 12-hour jobs. So just recently I did the 12-hour shift job things. But basically, like I said, with these revenue streams, yeah, I'm really digging that, because then I can be my own boss. Seems like the older I get, the more I want to work for myself than work for somebody else. So I'm not close to retirement age yet, but of course, once I create these revenue streams, it's getting me more into a boss mindset instead of a worker mindset. So a lot of people make the mistake when they're going from a worker mindset to a boss mindset. A lot of people make the mistake of, like buying office space and then buying office furniture, and they've yet to earn a dime yet in their business. And it just doesn't work that way. Sometimes you're better off. Sometimes you're better off having your business now. And be advised, I'm not a business manager, but just from what I'm observed, sometimes you're better off waiting till your business really takes off, and then you can buy office space if you need it. Some businesses don't, like the print on demand stuff wouldn't require office space. So a lot of it depends on what kind of business you pick out. So, and as you can tell from my live streams, I'll talk a lot of different topics on my live streams. I think this live stream is simply just going to be called Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels Live. So, or maybe just be called Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels. So yeah, sometimes I come on here, let you guys know what's happening in my life. And then sometimes I share a little bit of my philosophy with you guys. And the main thing I'm running towards now is I know I'm putting more eggs in my basket if I go work for myself, but I think I could learn a lot if I go work for myself, and then I'm not having to deal with different personalities and bosses. So I'm sure I'll still have to deal with especially with the print on demand stuff. I'm sure there's some social interaction I have to do with getting that going. But right now, I'm just in the study phase of that. And like I said, what's really motivated me to go do that is because sometimes when you work a 9 to 5, you're really tied to a schedule. And yeah, I think I don't want to be tied to schedules. I may have to be tied to one for a while, at least until I get these revenue streams up. So, but yeah, the older I get, the more and more I want to, the more and more it's pushing me to really want to go work for myself. So, but like I said, a lot of people don't do it. I want to say, yeah, a lot of people don't like the part. I don't know. It's just for a lot of people, it's just real easy to just go work for somebody else. So, but I think in the age that we're living in now, more and more people are making money online. So that's pretty cool. And so there's more and more business opportunities out there for people. But, people should really do their homework first before doing any kind of business venture. So, but yeah, like I said, on these live streams, I'll share my life with you guys, share a little bit of philosophy. And lately, my life's taken me in a direction where I really want to be my own boss down the road eventually. But I'll let you guys know how that goes. And then I think also, and I'm mainly learning this from YouTube, a lot of people, I mean, yes, they're counting on their retirement, but I think a lot of people, as they get older or before they retire, they realize they have to get other revenue streams going. And some people do it through investment. So yeah, investing is a cool way. But they realize they got to have more than just their retirement set up. So, and I think as you get older, there's expenses that come up too. So, probably when people get older, the number one thing is worrying about how they're going to take care of their healthcare stuff. So, and some people work longer at their job to keep their healthcare going. So some people do that. And then some people also pay into supplemental healthcare as well. So that's wild. Sorry I went on that tangent, guys, about but anyways, I like sharing that with you guys on live stream, So comment down below. Let me know if you guys have let me know what kind of comment down below and let me know what kind of revenue streams you guys are doing, or what you or have you heard on print on demand. Yeah, some places do print on demand books, and then some people do print on demand mugs. So if you've done that kind of stuff, print on demand, comment down below on this video here. And also comment down below on different areas where you guys have invested your money. Comment down below as well on that. So this live stream has turned into me talking about money a little bit and wanting to be my own boss. That's what this live stream's turned into a little bit. It's so funny. I was going to make this live stream mainly talking about drinking my cold brew and eating my Starbucks sandwich. Sometimes I talk about travel. Man, for a while there, I was going consistently in the middle of each year. I was going to different parts of Mexico. And the middle of this year, because we are getting close to the middle of this year. My wife and daughter uh, they're currently in Lima, Peru right now. So they're enjoying themselves in Lima, Peru. They had to take my mother-in-law back to Lima, Peru, and I didn't go because I was still working a gig. So it's too bad. I started a new job. I started a new job back in I want to say in December. Between November and December, I'd started a new job, and then they had been planning the Peru trip. Um, I had already started my new job when they were already planning the Peru trip. So I'm a little jealous because my wife and daughter are enjoying Lima, Peru. Right now, they're probably at San Bartolo Beach right now. They also just went to a resort last week in Peru. So I think they're getting all this video and really cool footage from their time there. Normally, I would be with them, and I also would be getting all kinds of footage for my channel. So since I was in between jobs, it didn't work out, and that's why I couldn't go to Peru. So, but anyways, when I did have a steady gig, I was consistently midway through the year, I would either go to Playa de Carmen, Mexico. One time I took 2 weeks in Mexico. The first week I stayed at an all-inclusive resort. And then the second week I stayed in an Airbnb in Sayulita, Mexico. And that was pretty awesome. And I ran the numbers about the all-inclusive resort and compared it to and the reason it was so neat, I got to compare both weeks. The first week was spent at an all-inclusive place in Mexico. It was an all-inclusive resort. And then, like I said, the second week was in Sayulita, Mexico. And they both averaged, the numbers came out similar. So the neat thing about renting an Airbnb place is you just get more room to move around. I think the Airbnb place had like 2 bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen, a little dining area to eat in the kitchen, and it had a wraparound porch. The Airbnb I rented in Sayulita, Mexico. Just outside my door was a small pool. And then we were kind of up on a hill. My Airbnb was kind of up on a hill in Sayulita, Mexico. And anytime we wanted to join the nightlife in Sayulita, Mexico, we just left our Airbnb. And as soon as we walked at the bottom of the hill, we were right there in between all the restaurants. Now, if you walk past the restaurants there at the bottom of the hill, all of a sudden you're on the beach. So the beach was really close to all the restaurants. And that was in Sayulita, Mexico. I had a really good time. I told my wife I wouldn't mind retiring in Sayulita, Mexico, but she thought it was too much of a party place. I didn't think it was a major party place, but I think for her, she thought it was too active. So I think that's why my wife really loves San Bartolo in Peru. It's very chill, a very chill atmosphere, and not necessarily a party atmosphere. So it was a party atmosphere in Sayulita, but it was still pretty cool. So, but Sayulita did have some places that were chill. There were some little small beaches within a go-karts distance that were chill. And so I think you would have the best of both worlds in Sayulita. You can go to the parts that are busy and buzzing in Sayulita that has a little bit of partying going on. And then you can take a go-karts ride to a more chill place where there's not as many people hanging out on the beach. So I think when we took a go-kart when we left the main beach in Sayulita and took a go-karts ride to like this little beach that's like set in a cove-like area where a lot of people. So yeah, they have smaller beaches that are way chiller in Sayulita, which is cool. But yeah, like I said, I got used to traveling midway through each year. I would travel to, like I said, places I've been in Mexico is, of course, I think the first time I went to Mexico, I went to Cancun, Mexico. So I've been to Cancun, Mexico. I've been to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I've been to Playa de Carmen, Mexico. Yeah, Cancun, Sayulita, Puerto Vallarta. Yeah, Cancun, Sayulita, Puerto Vallarta, Playa de Carmen, and at all the different places I've stayed in Mexico, I've also done the all-inclusive resorts, which are really nice. And sometimes when you stay at one of these all-inclusive resorts, you have a chance to go check out the big resorts. Like I stayed at the Reef Playa Car. When I was in Playa de Carmen, Mexico, I stayed at the Reef Playa Car. And what I liked about the Reef Playa Car, it's a small all-inclusive resort, but it's smaller than the really big resorts. I felt I got a lot of personal service at the Reef Playa Car, and it's the food's really good, and the restaurants are really good, and things are not as see at the really big all-inclusive resorts. Things are really spread out. But what I enjoyed about the Reef Playa Car and Playa de Carmen, things are spread out, but not as much as the huge resorts. So if you enjoy a quaint, small resort, the Reef Playa Car would be right up your alley. So it's really cool. But yeah, the all-inclusive resorts are really, really cool. Super cool. And as far as if you're a person that wants to plan out your whole vacation and want to know how much it'll cost exactly, the all-inclusive resorts, one, because they're trying to get people to come to the resorts there, they have all kinds of really cool packages to entice people to come to the all-inclusive resorts. And they basically have everything you can want, and all your drinks are covered and all your food's covered. And so, yeah, if you're a budget-minded person, I think the all-inclusive resorts are pretty cool in Mexico. But yeah, for like I said, midway through the year, I would pick a different part of Mexico. Sometimes I'd pick similar parts that I've been to before. Like I said, I want to say I kept going back to the Reef Playa Car because I really liked the service there. So sometimes I would pick that pretty often when I go back to Mexico, the Reef Playa Car. And then towards the end of the year, which is like in December, I want to say midway through December into January, I would be in Peru, South America. So that's normally how my travels had been in past years. Yeah, normally in December and January, I'm chilling out in Peru. So, but of course, I look for any excuse to travel to Peru because I really enjoy the people are really nice. I really enjoy the food there in Peru. Of course, my wife's family's there from Peru, so we always have a place to stay. I know I'm going to have fresh ceviche, which is a seafood dish in Peru. So I always look forward to fresh ceviche. I look forward to lomo sentado, which is like steak and rice. Rose con pollo, which is like chicken and rice. And ceviche mixo, lechon pizza. So I get to eat really well when I'm in Peru. I usually have a good time. Sometimes I share a pitcher of sangria with my family, and then we order some really nice Peruvian seafood. which is ceviche, which is really, really good. But yep, I hope you guys and gals are all doing well out there. Thanks for those of you who tuned into the live stream here. And thanks for those of you who end up rewatching this live stream. Hope you guys and gals are all doing well out there. Yeah, thanks to all of you who tuned into the live stream here. I appreciate you. Thank you for all those people who are not subscribed to the channel but yet watches the channel. Please consider subscribing. I can tell by my YouTube analytics that you guys are watching the channel here pretty often, which I appreciate. It helps the channel. But another way to help the channel is also give me a comment, like, and subscribe. That also helps out the channel, and then also helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So anyways, I hope y'all are doing very well. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. And thank you once again for those of you who chilled out with me here on the live stream. And thanks for those of you who end up rewatching this live stream. Anyways, hope you're all doing well out there. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll talk to you later. Peace. Take care, everyone. Cheers. Later, Gators. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you either in the next live stream or I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace. Later, Gators. Cheers. Take care, everybody. Cheers.